Wednesday, July 1st, 2026, and we're glad for bringing this edition of the program come to you. And we will bring the program come to you this Wednesday morning. My name Adeyemi Jackson.
And Mina Kaifa to contact. Good morning. Thoughts of the day: if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Women say, where you want go, you go. Where you want go quick, go you want. But if you want go far, go with people them. This na the main points them we will look at today na the program. The Chief Executive Officer for the Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency, SMEDA, Shaka Samuel Sano, say the over $8 million Catby Salon project where they implement now go support small business owner in the energy, water and food sector. Some motorcar driver in Freetown don't call on government through the Petroleum Regulatory Authority for reduce the fuel price from 33 leons to 25 leons. Today inside the program, we go talk to the Deputy Executive Secretary General of the Sierra Labor Congress, Edward Yassim Kamara, and the Chief Executive Officer for Native Consortium and Research Center, Edmond Abu. We go talk about the fuel price where they say government for all reduce past 33 leons.
Members, you listen to me live on www.radiodemocracy.sl and from we partner radio stations them.
You listen me live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM na Freetown, Radio Shalom 89.5 na Koinadugu and Falaba District, Radio Malen 88.5, Radio 1J 101.3 na Pujon District, Radio Kolente 90.0 na Cambia, Radio Moi 105.5 na Kailau, Vopad Radio na Watalo, Voice of Sando on 95.7 na Kono District, Voice of Karine na Kamakwe on 98.0, Voice of Masoro na Pujon District, Advocacy Radio na Potloko District, Radio Katbami on 106.7 na Tonko Limba, Art FM on 95.9 na Moyamba District, and Tongo Radio on 107.5 FM.
Program now Good Morning Salon. They come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. You can ask question or make comment by way you go text on with WhatsApp number on 0779819181, or same way so you go use them as text message for SMS, or send message on Radio Democracy Facebook page and also YouTube page. Also you go drop your question or comment on the issue where we look inside today inside the program. The program now Good Morning Salon.
Inside the program now we go look at the first issue. The country director for Street Child Salon, Kelfakago, say the organization will register over 100,000 pikin them will not be the go school for begin go school, where this is a part of their commitment for support government's free quality education. And talk this power engagement where Street Child Salon always partner them for talk about them 4-year effect project with our end. For more on this, make we join reporter Mary Kamara Bangua.
Na Salon, even though the free quality education don't help for add the number of school pikin them, we don't they take part by the book learning business na the country. In clear say, plenty more still they suffer because them family not able for take care for the other thing them for let them go school. This na one way they affect young people them na Freetown and other part na the country. Where this make them people let on drop out from school. For Street Child Salon, their intention na for give them opportunity for land book we make them get 4-year effect project where this now for enroll vulnerable picking them na school across the country. We make as this 4-year effect project don't come to an end, make the Street Child Salon go engage partner them and the media. But what they don't do over these past 4 years, the effect project manager na the Street Child Salon, Mohamed Sheikh Uture, explain more.
Over the last 4 years, the program enrolled 46,471 out-of-school children into primary education, exceeding our original target of 40,500 children. Even more encouraging is that 88% of these children have remained in school and continue learning. The program was implemented across all 16 districts, just to re-emphasize what my country director was saying, reaching 112 chiefstones and more than 1,000 communities nationwide. These efforts demonstrate both the scale of the interventions and our collective commitment to ensure that no child child is left behind.
Where in the talk, the country director, now the Street Child Salon, Kelfa Kabo, say over the past 4 years, they don't pass their target.
Over the course of 4 years, we have exceeded our target with over 100,200 out-of-school children enrolled into primary education, 46,471 in Sierra Leone alone. Sierra Leone, like many countries, have faced significant challenges in ensuring that every child has access to quality education. Despite strong policy commitment such as the Free Quality Education Program, the Basic and Senior Secondary School Education Act of 2023, and the Radical Inclusion Policy, too many children, especially girls, children living with disability, those in rural communities, and children affected by poverty and crisis have remained out of school or excluded from meaningful learning.
Mary Kamara, we know to in real name. Now one party picking them will benefit from this effect project. Talk about in success story.
I did class 4. I own 9 years. And I'll be putting school. I'm not get more than them and I was 16 over 8. 2 plus 1 is 3. 7 plus 1 is 8. What big I want for the lawyer.
The deputy minister, now the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, Emily Gogra, explain more.
A lot of opportunities have been provided for them to learn, to grow, and become responsible citizens. And other activities have been done to enhance those taking care of them and also the communities. These achievements have been made possible through the great contributions of our partners that you've had, EAA, and others who have contributed in diverse ways.
Emily Gogra and say the ministry go continue for Elf Street Child Salon for CC no picking left behind when camp and bookland in business for the Society for Radio Democracy. Me and Mary Kamara Bangura the report.
The program now Good Morning Salon, they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We still wait on with studio guest them. As today inside the program, we go look at the new fuel price and waiting people make up of the fuel price where government and oil marketing company them don't announce this BNTM as today we'll go for talk to the Deputy Executive Secretary General for the Salon Labour Congress, Edward Yasim Kamara. We go talk about the position paper on the new fuel price and also the Chief Executive Officer Native Consortium and Research Center, Edmond Abo. We also go talk about them position on the new fuel price and waiting, then think of the new price and waiting they want government for do for the fuel situation at the country. The program now Good Morning Salon. Inside the program, we will look at another issue. The Chief Executive Officer and founder for Choosing Generation Salon, Joel Abdullahi Kalon, say the new executive where they don't get go advocate for make young people get opportunity for work at different institutions them. Well, for more on this, make we join with reporter Fatu Pakpa.
Choosing Generation, an organization where they established inside 2015, and from this time to now, the organization don't they engage young people on leadership, education, and self don't they advocate and talk about them where they are among youth man in the country. And for continue this, make the organization don't bring but new executive them where they continue for do them work. And where in the talk, the CEO and founder of Chosen Generation, Joel Abdullahi Kalon, talk more about what in them believe say good leader for do.
Leadership that is hinged on service. Leadership that is defined, as we mentioned, by legacy. Leadership that puts the interest of the followers, the citizens, first. Leadership that moves away from pride and arrogance. Leadership that is free from haughtiness. That is the kind of Sierra Leone we want to be. And that is why we think this machinery, which we have always come to regard as an experiment, it's an ongoing experiment, the CGSL experiment. How do you train leaders that end up making the difference that we want?
The executive director for the Campaign for Human Rights and Development International, Abdul Fatoma, when they talk to the new executive them, and been get this for say.
I stand with you today because I deeply believe in the mission and work of the organization that has brought us together. As Bob Marley sang, you cannot find the right roads when the streets are paved. Reimagining the future does not mean waiting for the path to become easy. The first 100 days of a leadership are crucial in every new responsibility. There is a season when you are expected to do the most while knowing the least. That is why your character must grow fast than your title. Listen carefully, learn quickly, and act wisely. Set the tone easily. The habit you establish now will shape the legacy you leave behind.
Cecil Charles Thompson, na the new national coordinator for the chosen generation. And after when they don't swear him in, he been get this for say to company executive member them.
Every good work is built on a solid foundation. You have set that foundation with your executive, and I can assure you, we will build from that. So the incoming executive, as the guest speaker has said, this is not a matter of sitting on the throne. Executive positions are not a throne. They are for service delivery, they are for dedication, they are for integrity, and it's for bold assurance. We imagine a better future for all Sierra Leoneans.
Cecil Charles Thompson end up for giving commitment for work with the entire executive member them for CISE, then do thing them where the organization stand for when a leadership advocacy and youth empowerment and other things them will concern youth man them when a leadership advocacy youth empowerment and other things them will concern youth man them at the country for the Society for Radio Democracy. Mina Fatu Yang Jibapade report.
Good morning, Salon. They continue, and we still wait for our studio guest at the program. As today inside the program, we will talk to the Deputy Executive Secretary General of the Sierra Leone Labour Congress, Edward Yassim Kamara, and the Chief Executive Officer for Native Consortium and Research Center, Edmond Abu. We will talk about the fuel price, where they say government for the reduce past 30 trillions. The program now Good Morning Salon, and it comes to you live from the Society for Any Democracy 98.1 FM. We will continue for look at more issues na the program. One council member na the Salon Chamber of Commerce, Al-Aji Tanu Jalo say the choke and challenge for pool container na Wataki na the reason for high cost of living and inflation of food price na Salon. In talk this way, and they talk about the Salon Chamber of Commerce them position, but the choke and challenge where business people they face na Wataki. Musa Kamara gets one gonna reports.
Different reports them, like the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, the 2025 World Bank Container Performance Index CPPI report, don't position Salon Port as one of the ports them we congest past mark, and this congestion get impact on business na Salon.
Honest with you, Trade, as an owner, I do 5 trips a week. Now, if I do 10 past 2 trips a week, the accessibility for inside the port is so difficult, the queue so long, and that make it so difficult for me for me turn around, reflect to that 5 TBO at the top.
Issa Sise, Chairman Indigenous Transport Owners Association. According to Issa Sise, because the port choke and challenge for get access to the port, make them prefer go Guinea for do business.
If I for do 2 trips na Yaso, some man can prefer go 2 trips na Guinea. Unlike here also now, you get for do about how much days I take for Kainsa Wataki, what don't load, how long you take back for lack, come out back na do. So all the way look at them, basically, beaucoup people can choose say the longer I go, when I 2, a more better for me.
Rashid Conte, Secretary General Salon Importers Association, getting experience.
You go be shocked, Musa. I've just removed a container from Wataki, which is under 2-3 miles to Duazak Junction. The least what they give me, I supposed to pay 11,000. I not pay 11,000, then charge me 22,000 now I pay. And it take me 7 days for get one motorcar for able for pull up for me at 22,000.
According to Rashid Conte, the problem now Wataki not only left to congestion.
We just come out for gold negotiate for pay a fine of $1,000. Sorry, $1,000, which is 1,000% fine. Now, CTN na cargo tracking notes. This is a fee where you're supposed to pay before the container reach Nayaso or before your consignment reach Nayaso. If the consignment reach Nayaso or your container reach Nayaso, you not pay them then they charge you a fine of $1,000. I mean, $1,000 fine. And nobody knows who side this they go. We don't fetch them, we don't report for them, we don't try with best. This fine here continue for the last 4 years. Now this country so.
Now to that, what they eat this money?
Well, basically they go to CTN management. And not to government they go. This is not a money where they go pay, not the consolidated fund. You pay them to a private sector company basically called CTN.
The problem now what's a key. Don't make business people, don't they partner them because the process now what's a key, don't bad off. So they partner them, don't they choose other country them and business people, they feel the burden.
So we get some manufacturers and we inside for balance, we focus on Ghana, Senegal, because of due to this delay as we don't happen. So if you don't get 10-15% on the SAP, you don't take the 6 months. Demolish your clean on it. And just tell me, say they don't even handle this situation. They are manufacturers, then they look for partners. They really say, we control things in this country, as they do call aside, West African side, also they do business.
That's now one businessman where they confirm to Radio Democracy say in business partner them don't left this country because of the challenge. Now what's a key we don't know able to handle, but he asked for make with this guy's invoice and keep in identity secret for protect in business and himself. The Salone Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture now body where they represent business them na Salone Alhaji Tanu Jallow na council member Chamber of Commerce Salone.
The congestion don't make the cost of living very high. First I will say because of the exchange rate. Today it's not the exchange rate but the congestion. Because for a product way for cost you 100 leon, if you don't attract 80% or 50% like 50 leon demurrage, let not put other expenses, only demurrage. That cost get for go inside the product. It get for impact the product in price. So it makes the consumer buy things heavier. And you know say we income, it not shake.
2014, Salone being agree for implement the single window custom solution. Section 35 of the 2026 Finance Act say Salone for implement this single window by April 30 this year. But how important this single window day for reduce the challenge where then are the ports? Alhaji Tanu Jallow.
Because single window is where they put all the activities in one pot. All your payment in one pot. When you pay, it's easy for fast track. It's easy for do things faster. You know, but I don't know which Salone deal with a single window right now.
Radio Democracy being tried to get from Salone Port and Harbour Authority when the landlord and the Bolori coming. When I want them where they handle the container them for almost 1 month now, but not being get passing from their office here. For Radio Democracy, Musa Kamara, the reports.
The program now Good Morning Salone, they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. As we mentioned, one of the headline story. Today we'll go look inside the fuel price where government pulled this BNTM and also waiting people and organizations think about the new fuel price. And for can't talk about that, we don't join on the studio by the Chief Executive Officer for Native Consortium and Research Center, Edmond Abu. We can't talk about their position on the new fuel price and waiting and things say government for do about the new fuel price. Good morning and welcome to the program. Good morning, Salone.
Yeah, good morning.
We still expect for be joined also now the studio by the Deputy Secretary General for the Salone Labour Congress, Edward Kamara. We can talk about Labour Congress and position on the fuel price. Well, if Fambulki remember this BNTM about few days back, it's our meeting where government with the Petroleum Regulatory Authority, the Ministry of Trade and Ministry of Finance, all with the oil marketing company, they agree for reduce the price for pump price for petrol from 35 leon to 33 leon and diesel from 40 leon to 35 leon. Well, well, this new price don't create several discussions from different platforms them, and one organization where don't they advocate for the change of fuel price or the reduction of fuel price, the Native Consortium and Research Center where don't they call on government for reduce the price of fuel. Waiting the makeup of the new fuel price and waiting now the position for sake of this make we get the chief executive officer for Native Consortium and Research Center, Edmond Abu Jr. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Yes, good morning.
Before we start the discussion, I see you dress all in black. You normally when you come to the studio, you're not in there in this outfit, but today you did all in black. What's not the reason?
Well, thank you very much, Fambul. Firstly, I want to tell God thank you. I want to tell God thank you for life. I want to tell God thank you for our all life, because if we didn't alive, not because of the grace of God, not because of medical, not to sabi. I want to tell God thank you. I want to tell God thank you for the president. I want to tell God thank you for everybody that phone to body, and I particularly me staff them across the country. I will be the whole consultation across the country with the Native Consortium staff, along with Drivers Union, Keke, with the whole consultations with the Labour Congress. Of course, for some of you we know, ADM which will leave. We all belong to Labour Congress. We always sit under, all by virtue of the fact we are employees. We all belong to Labour Congress. I remember way back when we start my activism, I start na Jinsha Cadence and Sons as Laborer, 95, 96, where I done me OA level. So Labour Congress, now let me start my activism, and we all belong to one of the biggest force. In fact, if we're able to 98.1, if we're able to say, oh, well done, because BCFB reporter, the Dr. Spencer, now we umbrella them down in the way they go up, who they admire. So Labour Congress, now they we all come out. Me say be Labour leader, and when you talk about the war, Fambulem, when the war done, we're gonna for this Akon compound May 8th of 2000. And we have 3 institutions: Civil Society Movement, CSM, Labour Congress, Teachers Union, Drivers Union. They are a big force. And then when they wait and speak over time. If you say them speak, you president, you do not say. So everybody. And this action we're ready for take, would they take all them man there say along where government not ready for listing. So I want to tell my own brother Edmond Yerime, the president, Mr. Kruma, and everybody, say, one, we don't register opposition. Because what do they do so? The one way them really be supposed to do, where they get more voice than the opposition. Okay. The main opposition. So we not accept that reduction. And if anybody they follow me Facebook page and of course me social media handle, will be predict them. I mean sometimes, me I don't get into this thing for do that for almost 30 years to a point that we bought the fly, we government bought the fly, they say almost 8 in Bele, we say the guli. Maybe no say na koko ebe reduction and get for do. And I predict them, I tell them say, now make people they say, oh, they can't well.
What do you mean by koko ebe reduction?
It don't make any it don't make any significance. The reduction it only benefits people like Adeyemi where they get mutuka, people like private people you understand? It only benefit the keke. Now if you put that 5% Adeyemi inside or 12% inside the equation. Let's take for instance you come on Lumley to PZ 25, Newwood to PZ 30 for instance. Or let's take for instance Bo to Freetown. Now almost not be the price. Okay. Now be 120. Now it don't go to Adikam. Now I want to make sense to people and why Native Consortium they do this advocacy for almost 30 years. If you put that equation there now, it's like almost Freetown to Bona be 120, now 180. As at last year June to now 180 because of fuel. You
talk of the public transportation price where
public
people
transport commercial for go. Not to lift at the talk about. Freetown to McKinney now be 100, now 160. Keke, now that small keke all over, all longer. And when you put this, it affect Ogrig Balai, they affect everything at the market. Now make fuel, me antenna team understand say, fuel they pull government na power. Fuel they affect almost nobody know the way they say, including the transport sector, sea coach, everything at the economy. So if you pull 5%, Loss say keke na be 5 lions. Aberdeen go to Lumley 5 lions. within 5% will do.
Okay, Edmond,
Now, 5
before
cents
you
they
go
will
further, allow
So-
me
so
one for inform listeners and viewers and for say we extend invitation to the Sierra Leone Labour Congress for CAM, talk about the position paper or the one letter, open letter with the right to the president concerning the new fuel price, and we already don't get the Deputy Secretary General with Edward Kamara for we don't agree for CAM
We invite
join the program. Now the program and for CAM be part of the program. We still expect them for join we in the program. Yeah, Edmond, can continue from that
So,
side.
Adeyemi, so this for tell you say, so if Adeyemi get for sending Pikin na school, na 10 millions you dey get transport, that keke don't go 50 millions. So already na 30 millions now, na get for go. So that 5 millions in order for 5% reduction, in order for do nothing. So to answer to your question, why make it call and cocoa ebe, or why make the reduction now? In the words of Trump, I call them commensurate. In the words of Edmond Nobo, I call them proportionate. Why not proportionate? Or why? Now because la put for me antenna sanama voluntarily understand. So the increment will take place. Osai EBD. Fuel as a June this year, no June last year, na be 25. June. This very studio na invites me na be 25. And wait to make it go 25, now because we institute the native constitution will put price war among the oil marketers. I mean, I want to tell thank you to particularly Zala, and by extension, Aminata. Now, the new player they are, now they count the competition, we make fuel condom. Are we together? Yes. Okay. So when fuel condom, I don't tell us a fuel be 27 years. I invite 98.1. I invite Jaffa the all for let them go cover. When a condom, Zala begin put an on to 26. And this same war they talk about so effect last year, it come up from 27. The OMCs them now them bring and come up down to 22 years. The PRA no ever put in price down. Now make they tell people and say when you put PRA among institutions where they don't fail, now insult to failures because they don't failure na failure by design. The Balua and in PRA they are a disgrace. How on earth Adeyemi? You government where you vote for, and you won't price they up. The OMC then they sorry because of they get competition, they put the price up. So now father na tragedy number one first. And not only that, they not stop there, I should say 98 cover, then go all meeting chaired by the chief minister for let PL cry no count on to 27.
So which evidence he gets to that?
It all over. They're all meeting, then at the given the clip, who say SLBC. Then go interview Zala, where they go attack them. They say the ones they don't make it sell. Then people then go attack them. They say no, not for sell, meaning not for put the price on. They put counter pressure. I don't know various stage. If I recently there was a topic around tax deferral. Let me attack that. They say no, na distraction. So then distraction may be done. Why? Because all my one sell you on cheap. When then two come near come Aminata Zala, they meet the price, the dealers they margin be they at 5 cents or 1 leons per liter. When in Canada they make dealers they begin realize big margin. So this become threatening to NP and Leonco. So now and this na mafia industry. So not expect not to angel and they defect. They can bout among themselves. So we see that they will expose them, and at the end of the day, that battle they be calm down. So in effect, PRA never put in price down. Iran war fed for 12 days. We be going to call Black Friday. PRA no ever put in price down. Then go all meeting. They not put their own price down. So tell me now, you tell me, if government your price at 27, the OMC in your price at 22, how you call land not to failure, not to tragedy? That was a tragedy. Fast forward. Between June to January, because people then say the fuel price na 25. Now they tell the information minister within our other now station. Firstly, I want to commend the information minister Siba that for the first time we get a president who they take bullet directly in the town hall meeting. I want to commend them for that. It's a younger brother, and I think they don't do well for that ministry. Now, yesterday, what you see and say, he say in go na ChatGPT say Salon do the biggest reduction when compared to the sub-region. Now tell and say, look, Guinea, then price the 12,000 Guinea franc. We change them per Salon money na 24 years. For the past 2 years, Guinea no shake them price. And this very Guinea no get storage na flotilla. This very one Guinea one at the so this Kappa one at the so now they bring fuel for them. They can at the water, it cack at the water, they get more vessel, and then it supply. Guinea no get storage. Guinea for the past 2 years na 12,000 or 24 leons per liter. Come to Liberia. Liberia no ever increase the fuel that much. We na ya Adeyemi, I want put this to let people understand. What to make Salone Union different. From June last year to June this year, Salone make the highest increment in the pump price of fuel. 60%. Let's put on that way. How? From 25 to 40. From 25 to 35. And also, not to Edmond puts that price. Now the very PRA, now the very government people. Another tragedy. So let nobody. No, let's see, but no go that ChatGPT say now me and Adeyemi then a Dove Court. Adeyemi increase your Maggi for 90%. Me increase me on by 10%. If we want put it on, why have to compare me and Adeyemi? Because you don't increase your own by, and not only that, not just increase just like that by Banjuku. The first increment will take place. The finance minister Fantamadi take an instrument to parliament. Excise duty. That particular formula there. They get about 9 components of taxes, tariff with the Panam. So crowded. Now, so you don't do for APC system. Now, when they take this instrument, Fantamadi take this one panel called an excise duty. Now, the IMF keep always pressure on the able subsidy. Because anytime when government take loan for service that loan day, now they IMF, now they pay you loan. So now a tax, they call an excise duty. Fantamadi then go with an instrument we increase that tax day for both petrol, diesel, and kerosene from 2 leons to 5 leons. So meaning for each petroleum product, they are 3 trillion. So not to magic. The opposition was there. No walk out of parliament. No do nothing. Then just talk no more like that. If not be the salary, then go make the world candle. If not be Edmund Alpha, then for welcome. Another tragedy of the opposition. Okay. Now, so then they make the fuel go up to 28.5. So let people understand. So before the pre-war, which the premise of one bill, before the war start on the 28th of February 2026, when they kill Ali Khamenei, the supreme leader in Iran, the fuel be there at 28.5. So now we take this thing say now from the war, that 28.5 almost at the global market price at the MA, now be $70 per barrel. So Lord, now the basis down there first. Lord carve that basis that this equation. So let people understand. So pump price now be 28.5, petrol and diesel, world market price now be 70. Now the war starts. The Strait of Hormuz Strait. It affects the whole world. And I support, and of course, it's justifiable, fuel begin go up. The fuel, it go up with neck-breaking speed. The increase, now before we all know, from 28, 31, 32, 34, 35, go to 35 and 40. Okay.
Edmond, let me come back. But before we continue with the discussion, we want to inform listeners and viewers and say we invite the Petroleum Regulatory Authority for make them be part of the program, but then turn down.
Don't go come.
Then turn down.
Them go prefer.
Edmond, allow me, please. Then turn down. No, for be part of the program, and we still expect the Deputy Secretary General for the Salone Labour Congress will be part of the program. You start for Guy, lay your premise as to why you think say the reduction with government do recently not actually reflect the true picture according to you. But let we look again.
So I don't believe we don't believe
at the camp. Now we look again. One go they ask say, in terms of how you come out with your formula for make you say this reduction where government do not actually reflect or not actually they speak on the reality that the ground. The calculation, your formula where you do for reach to that conclusion there.
Yes, so you for build because I want me until within a Dokoti, without be other uncle within a Kisi. If I understand this thing say. Usai, I don't build the premise, Usai common force, and why make Salone in your situation very, very unique.
But we see government don't reduce the price of fuel few days back.
Yeah, you ask, I don't need to tell you why make a big cocoa a big reduction.
So which formula will you use exactly?
Not a formula, this matter, maybe me until whether na Sanama Bolon to understand this say, when, if pepper go up, now don't say the world market price, it don't be 70, the liter na be 25 local price. The world don't come. It affects the whole world. The Strait of Hormuz. Then the driver. All other things being equal. No, for say, taxes. Somebody go talk say insurance. Okay, yes, I go countenance the argument this small. Yeah. So, meaning, but guess what, Adeyemi? The day where any OMC they tell me say na Iran they buy, or na the Gulf region they buy, me they set me motor, they ever talk. None of them they buy the. Some of them are Ivory Coast they buy, some of them are Dangote, yeah. Now they buy some, they buy in Switzerland.
Edmond, I ask you this question in terms of your formula, because when government they reduce price, there are so many factors where they come into play. One, talking of the global crude oil prices. Two, you're talking of the exchange rates, and also you talk of government taxes and levies and transportation and distribution cost of fuel. So these are some of the factors that way they come into play when they reach in terms of agreeing on the fuel price. Again, I ask you the question as to which formula or method you use the recent reduction, a kind of cocoa reduction.
Okay, so the distribution, nothing up with the distribution, yeah? And exchange rate remain constant, yeah. As a matter of fact, central bank is doing well, yeah. So look, take down in a two driver they drive fuel price, global market and exchange rate chiefly. Then of course the tax. I don't tell you say who's I promote for 25 to 28. Na tax na input up, and I don't show you the tax. I not just show you that price and formula. Now we create them. Thanks to people like John Benjamin them under Pakabana, then give you the opportunity we did part of. So that formula, the anything, the devil, all around that formula, I think so conversant with them. And if you're gonna be Facebook page, I don't explain that formula from A to Z. Anything, I don't scatter, I don't unpack, all thing about that formula. So in fact, we really did conduct training for journalists and CSO. Now, so that you factor I tell you say distribution is constant, tax ain't no move on. So the first increment will take place, we don't pull on 25, go to 28 now tax, I don't tell you. So from 28.5 now, not to tax again, no. Not to distribution, no. Now the Strait of Hormuz, the Iran war, and it affect the whole world. So don't accept that. Whether you want to hear it, now the factor that will make fuel go up, and really it go up. And as a matter of fact, government even be they subsidize because fuel for letting not pass that 40. It be supposed for me what they talk then here. I'm being very dispassionate and honest. And they lie because I make point. So I agree with the government. Say them be they subsidize. So mark the figure at the end, because this is also a for an edification. From 70 it go to $120 per barrel. They begin subsidize when the thing pass $110 per barrel. So from $70 to 110, to 120. At the time when fear begin calm down, where peace begin calm down, because now get one thing say that region never ever gets total peace. So waiting for concentrate on na the global market price, na the driver. So it begin candle at the end. It begin candle, my sister. Candle. So it come to $100. As at $100 now, I be expect say the government for put and down. It begin said the same speed, the same energy, the same vibe. What you put her up with, you said begin put her on small. They make no see. Edmond not be need for go do press conference, spend money, go up the region, they will Congress come out, cancel. We don't need all of that. A government was sensitive to in people. A government will feel say this fear now a political commodity, it a house government. A government will feel say fear is very, very serious. What if you don't do, just bring and canon. They make no see back.
Government for dog reduce and to what?
Yeah, like where ebide so to 40, it begin count of us small. From 40 diesel it count of us from 38. Like where fuel so it begin pull 1,000 small. You understand? Then they make no see. Then what did they do last year and anyone do back? They don't get appetite safe. They don't get the appetite for
what's not the exact amount you feel say government for dog reduce the price to?
Good. So when you build the argument here, you look at the global price. So the thing can say 100. So it come out now from 100, it come back to that pre-war price. So if you don't increase fuel from 28.5, you don't put it up to 40 because of Strait of Hormuz. Therefore, when they can down, if you can down the same way. Now, let make sense. Almost at the increment now 40%. 28.5 to 40 lions, 28.5 to 35 lions petrol. Now 40% increment down there. So if you come back, what's the fuel price? The air may some of them as journalists when I begin check almost at the fuel price. No, so tell Edmond the lie. So almost at the fuel price as at April and May. Check on the world market. It is not to Tiwe, not to Bundublai. It did all man is on the internet. They almost at the fuel price now as we talk today, the 1st or the 30th of June, almost it did back. It don't count down Donald Trump, in fact, instituted the DOJ, let them investigate for the OMC then America, say because he wanted the fuel cannot commensurately. At the me, Ghana don't put in fuel price though. Liberia, the other day will be done na one program where the government be the show Liberia in price. Look at Liberia self don't increase. Buakai don't put on down. Adam Abaru, you don't put on down today. And they don't increase like who increase that 40%. They don't increment in marginal, something like 20%. All man don't put on down. Guinea you call that any constant. So Guinea now them subsidy now Guinea they collect now. So everybody they put down commensurately or proportionately. So if the fuel price it go up by 40%, then you grab go pull 12% and 5%.
Okay. So
is that not Kukuebe? Is it proportionate? Is it commensurate if you're sensitive to the people we vote for you? And not proportionate. What be they expect? And they say like cannot by 40%. No. What in Labour Congress they say, what in Nature of Congress they say, at least be account to 30. We be account to 30, at least it will make sense. A girl will at least if that keke will be 5 euros, they go pull like 5 cents for us. So you pay for or if that keke will be 5 euros, then go will pull at least 1 euros, so at least it will go to full euros. So the reduction go reflect on the keke price and the bike price. But now as it stands now, it ain't able to reflect. Then someone go tell you say if suppose government say I don't put 2 cents.
So in all of this for Salone, what don't be the flaws of government in terms of reducing fuel price?
The flaws of government, I don't tell you, say, number one, you know, we need Edmond at 98.1. A sensible government or an opposition, we see us. If we get an opposition, we see us. Firstly, I mean, they expect the opposition, I tell them. Some of them, they try. I mean, personally, people like Honorable Latif, people like AKK, among them. But as a party, like where did they tower for salary? Where did they tower for Edmond Alpha? When they pull a position, say, okay, Papa government, now we go past that instrument. We then pull the tariff, the excise duty from 2 to 3. Take that 3-day force bar as an opposition. That for now one seek interest too. They call the seek on a salary in a parliament. Where did the bookus for Edmond Alpha? Pull land for as you see pull if that the opposition when you voice strong pass we. If then shake say government, Papa government. In fact, if I was the opposition, now this are the capitalize on make a political capital. Tell the government, say, government, this government is not sensitive. We work kind of power. We not do so. I remember one secret they were pulling out. I pull one secret that I'll never talk on the media. Under the days of Anes Kuma, it make this 60% increment. They go take loan to IMF. Then the conditions of the loan, one, they say if you take the PFM, if you institute PFM, because there are so many leakages and not get a central. Now, we can at the same station, JJ Safami there, and they blast the government. This very 98.1. So, now we threaten, we pull release, we say, President Koma, if you do this, we put 1 million man match. That's in the issue, then President, then the APC take. After they don't go sign the loan, they don't go take the loan, they don't want institute then conditionality away IMF give them. Then they say, well, IMF, you see, look at people like Edmond Abu. Now, people are with afraid.
Okay, Edmond, you mentioned...
Look, we know they're able to institute this because it will cause problem. APC play so well. It's them play inside with advocacy. Show the IMF, at the end of the day, it reach a point where they do the increment, but the other increment now we're supposed to focus now. They not do them because they tell the IMF, say, no, we're not going to increase because of civil society.
Edmond, you asked earlier on about the current price of crude oil now the world market as of today. And from the research we do, show say the current price as of this morning stand up at to 70 to 73.09 per barrel.
God bless you.
Per barrel.
God bless you.
And it goes further that the situation remain it goes slightly higher as a result of the current situation at the Middle East.
God bless you.
Back home, you not think say government they do this because government they observe how the situation they unfold at the Strait of Hormuz.
The work for push journalists, then that's all for they do. Now, if you take 72 less 120, it gives something like 48. Now, if you divide 48 divided by that 120 times 100, in almost percentage they give you 40%. Thank God you don't bring the figure now. This is the global price. Then if you check the height of the war, it go up to 120. So now you go begin to understand, say, the increment will take place at the world market It's so huge that now it don't come back to the pre-war. Waiting to be the pre-war at the 70. Now it is staggered between $70 to $73, $73. So it's back to pre-war price.
Okay, continue for
That's my argument.
Continue for the with we in the program. When we come back to look at what you think say need for be done in the area day. The program na Good Morning Salon and they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 today. As inside the program today, we look at the new fuel price and waiting people think about the price where government target use on petrol as well as on diesel. The program they continue and inside the program we go for this break.
You bland taste ice cream and you not feel like an ice cream? No worry again, because Blue Moon ice cream don't come for you.
Blue Moon ice cream na salon that they make up and it get different flavor them like chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, almond, bubble gum, plain yogurt, chocobar, ice pop, and different other flavor them.
You're available in all supermarkets and we shop there in Sanders Street, Wellington Street, Wilkinson Road, and Waterloo. Self, we work man at the Waka with the push cart they sell. Now salon the factory day when they make this ice cream here. So get better taste with Blue Moon ice cream. It's refreshing and they give you more satisfaction.
For more information, you can call we on 077 633 633. Blue Moon ice cream, the taste of happiness.
Bloomberg Digital Banking don't come for we.
I said so. You look stressed so.
Nah, bank are the one go so.
Me sister, go digital.
Digital?
Yes, with Bloomberg Digital Banking. Just tap, click, swipe and send money, receive money, check your balance, pay your bills and get quick loans before Jacko cuts your eye.
But Abula fly.
Well, bring your phone.
Now so easy and quick.
Yes, with Bloomberg Digital, you can bank with freedom anytime na the world. Your money is safe and secure. Also, you can do business and transfer money instantly by your currency across Africa. Quick one with Colats.
Wow! As from today, call me Aisatu Bloomberg Digital. And they could tell all me party them for join Bloomberg Digital Banking.
Go ahead and download our digital banking app from Google Play Store and Apple Store or visit any of our branches for further details. For no more, you can visit our website, bloombankafrica.com. Bloombank Africa. Let's make it happen.
Cecil, do you know any shop usa I go able get quality laptop or desktop computer for buy? When I go give me wahala like the last one?
Aisha, you see this Dell computer na me hand? It don't pass 8 years from where I begin user. It no one day give me problem. Na Palestino International in shop, na 5 and 6 Gloucester Street, na they a buyer. Not to copyright Palestino they sell, na original. You see this me plasma TV, this Samsung home theater, me standing fan and mobile phone. Every day when you see them, it's like a new one. They don't pass 8 years na me hand. Palestino don't open Palestino International Computer Shop na 3 Bojon Street Bow. Also you they get all kind computer for buy. For more, just call 076 56 5432 077 80 5898. Palestino International in Computer Shop, all team day for you.
Good morning, Salon, and they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And inside the program, we still wait for we other studio guests. We are the Deputy Secretary General na the Sierra Leone Labour Congress, Edward Yeime Kamara, and as in go come for can talk about the fuel price when they say government for all this past 30 trillions, and we also want for tell Fambul and say we be invite the Petroleum Regulatory Authority for campaign this program and talk on the inside the program now. We take some of the vox populi we reported and do not different parts them. Some motorcar driver then have written on call on government through the Petroleum Regulatory Authority for reduce the pump price for petrol from 30 trillions to 25 billions. Then driver they talk this for Seka, the new fuel price where government will don't pull this BNTM. Then people here talk more to reporter DM Jackson inside this interview.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm okay for now because I know okay. I want to go down more than that. But because now this level we don't start for go down, so I want to go down more than this. At least if we will get 25, 26, no problem.
Based on waiting with the hear from different people, I believe say government need for try for meet with partners and let them try for sit down at table and try for put the price a bit down back. They collect 2 million that money, but at least difference not today. But if they're able to talk to the one the way where they bring can feel and able to negotiate, at least the price they will can down back, at least you go help all with the riders and the passengers themselves. If they're able to reduce them to 25 like every day, that will be better. But at least 30 back, at least small, but 2 million difference what them put. Now like that is just like what them put salt now water, small pinch of salt. You don't see any difference, you know taste the difference.
The government, they don't try, but let's try back, let it reduce back. Let put now 5 million chef, they will pull and they show, we will grab it more and more, but the 2 million show now don't pull. Me, I grab it, but it's not too much. I want the government to reduce some more, because we with the straight. They work, they see money, but at the end, I feel they can buy. If you go to reduce and so half, people don't go feel say, well, don't put 2 million so. You say, if I put 3 million or 5 million on the price, and we go find it very difficult. That misunderstanding they can demonstrate between the riders there and the passengers there. You don't see? If the government they put them down, let them put them down at once. If there is a tendency, let them put them even at 25, we'll go okay with that. Even at 25, we'll go okay with that.
We only know how they try for talk to Papa governments. We want to reduce the price more because whether they is more than that. So they never reduce the price where they go put 2 million now. So that's then they can't satisfy me the passenger. So they are. Well, if fair price go 25 will be there for better than what it is. So because this now satisfy now let me the passenger.
Yesterday we agreed say for put fair loan, but we decide we expect say for put the fair loan. But if we say for don't put into 30 million or 25 million, take some passenger they begin to say they don't put fair loan, they don't put fair loan, which of course now 2 million no more than put. So nothing, no difference, Panandi. So they appeal to Papa government, let you watch the we and the passenger them back. Who let them put into 25 million? That do they appeal to government, not by power.
We go take on market to man them now free turn on call on government for you this small pan the fuel price as then say the 2 million where government reduce go make them still get challenged by them business them. Josephine Freeman then talk more to Josephine Freeman inside this interview.
My name Mabinti Dumbe, I sell na from the market. Me, I know observe that too because the transports are the same way they pay. When would they tell the driver the way they go to in our destination? They say they don't reduce pan the fuel. They say they not pull nothing at 2,000 money. So then they pull nothing. So that day they give we pressure on our streets because then they tell we say they don't reduce pan the fuel, but you know they activate so we the people left. Because the one that they drive, they say they do and they not pull 2,000 to better thing. So still they constrain by the fuel business. Well, I mean, not make no benefit on my business because at the same way Blants pay. Now they pay because they say not pull better. So they make up our governments, let pull more, let the driver them back go series, the other go help we, follow back go do business because that's a business now day.
Well, to me, it's small. I don't see any impact where it go make because just 2 millions, so the price go still there. And like we, the market woman, as fuel go up, we don't suffer because sales not they did and they say, hey, things don't there because of transportation, the things and they go up. Even you know they bring market from the province, so it's all they say fuel. School begin and get for go soon. Transportation. Because if them pull 2 millions, it's small, the reduction and not much. If not like the 5 millions them in pull on top, I think the driver themselves go reduce small.
It's 2,000 while let them pull. I them be esa up. Heavy one, so back one back, let them put and go back. Enough for pull 2,000. 2,000 is small. Let them sorry for with the layman, some of whom man they know the power. Now we go and come, now we go and come. School fee come now we launch now we. So we have to governments. Let them reduce more this fuel price. Let them reduce more. Because them market are they come upline. More than they come. Idea because the fuel okay. That 3,000 they pull, not your money. For me, most don't have not your money for me. It's small. Therefore, don't pull like then 10,000 or 15,000 because what they're ready for is up. The is up a baby one. So
to me, it not benefits me too. Because it's not easy right now. Small markets, if you buy away, you get. Because not all we go buy market, so you don't buy the market. That small market where you get, we buy what we take. Because if you say you go take a keke or you go take taxi, now by dozen, I need to check the plasters.
Say they can don't pay transport all with the money. The way they can do business, that the monitor for let come on, no go come out because the driver and they agree for less fee. Say the same amount so they pay now they still pay. So they beg them and come. Now we aid, let them back do for we. What you go make for we go know for say the fear don't can do. Well, me what I want to tell government, if the amount where the driver they say them pull is small, if not the 5,000, let them fetch pull and force. Let we see back how the driver don't go to, but the driver and they see advantage where we are. If now 1,000 they add, then they embarrass you bad one and they add. But they not pull 2,000, they not pull nothing. But if now fail and the add pass to 2,000, the price they go up.
Well, that now voice of Makituman them, they talk about their concern and they're waiting and think of the fuel price and also which they want government for do. The program Good Morning Salon, they continue into the program where they come to with studio guest when Edmond Abu Jr., when the Chief Executive Officer for Native Consortium. You don't listen to the ordinary people where with the Vox Pop we just play. And one of the things where they point out that government for don't reduce the price to 25 leon. Earlier on you mentioned say government, at least government for don't reduce to 30 leon. But the ordinary people they say 25 leon.
Exactly. Well,
so how you stand?
Now I make a bill argument. You see what be usually patient me a bill argument. If you left from one ADM Fambulem, this field for go back to 6.5. President Bio before he left by for go to Usan Eskoma left if he left me one. But because field not to one person, not to one thing they determine things like the global market. Now they determine the price. For instance, this Russia and Ukraine war. From where Russia and Ukraine war, you don't see done. It's still not. If I know the war at himself, they don't begin bombing inside Moscow. So now make they tell anybody we can a studio, they can tell you say, oh, they observe the war not done it. If one Russia Ukraine war now the 5 years they go to so it's not done. So President Bio, now you then vote for. Look at what the people they say. Are they me? Not to me say now the people. For tell you say this reduction and they reflect and not make nothing to the people. Now only the keke drivers and the bike rider and the panel doing a private and no more. If the government was sensitive, I understand say they say PRA do apply the pando media at all. You don't go to media, you know can 98, you know can AYV, you know can Truth, you know can you don't go na corner radio there for go full people. And in fact, this is a disservice. No wait, I can't. This is a disservice. I stick to the very issue.
Stick to the issues.
I they stick. Look, hey, me feel what the born can not to post the bar. When you made them, they were Congress. Not them pay. Minister of Trade, PRA, no pay me. What would you do press conference, spend no money? Nobody no give me. I mean private money, personal money. I don't need for go do. And this, that make I tell you say the arrogance of some of government officials, the failure. What I say the failure is very because why not for there? As you don't even need Edmond Abu. Now people like PRA, Minister of Trade, Minister of Finance, and they can't defend this.
So Edmond, the question is, when it comes to price, when it comes to price reduction or increase, you get the Petroleum Regulatory Authority, you get the Ministry of Trade, the Ministry of Transport, Ministry of Finance, where they sit with the oil marketing company. So why pointing finger at one institution?
I don't call it all, bro. I say that they for day.
But you keep on emphasizing on
PRA. As PRA now they announce, now they by act, now they regulate, now they announce. You never see Minister of Trade announce price or Minister of Finance in this country. Look, you get the downstream sector, you get the upstream sector. You get Petroleum Directorate, now they deal with the upstream oil block. You get PRA, where now they deal with the downstream importation, distribution, storage. When na Balua Kuma, na de. So what would they talk about this? The PRA on a Ministry of Trade. So Minister of Trade They can kind of, when I hear una don't host the Minister of Trade now, where tell una say, oh, we get X amount of storage, you get enough storage. You see they can come. Now they can't defend this. And when they can't defend, now wanna put labor, I wanna put them on. So let them when they like and company. And not like when they push people like Siba. Now then they're the sector. Let them come and they understand they get more than 100 workers then.
Okay.
Where they pay tax with tax money, they get then duty bound for canals. But all the media what they see right now they good.
Okay, continue for the which we in the program.
Will
they come to you back? Will they come to you back? Now, not time for commercial break. In name na Edmond Abu Jr., Chief Executive Officer for Native Consortium Research Center. When we come back to you, you go continue from also you stop. Inside the program now, we go for commercial break.
Tell me what you stop nonsense. You don't look for side for keep you money and for make you business grow?
Well, now the term is so for keeping money with any community bank or financial services association, which then they call FSA, where they all sign a salon because then a good party with good condition, very easy for the ordinary man.
They go guide you find one, but how for manage you money for change your life and the people them and your community. Remember say when you keep your money in a bank, where they near you not just they keep money for bye, but you they help your community for go before.
So waiting you the wait, you be businessman or farmer, petit together, so he act person, teacher or anybody keep your money in any community bank or FSA where they near you and see how your life go better.
Tell me what you stop nonsense.
Proudly Sierra Leonean, proudly progressive.
Have you heard of J-Man Group of Companies? Building businesses, creating opportunities, and driving national growth. J-Man, building the nation. Excellence and service in every step.
Fueling the economy and powering the future with J-Man Petroleum.
Protecting lives, businesses, and investments with J-Man Insurance.
High-quality tires and motor spare parts from J-Man Motors.
Guaranteed safety and protection with J-Man Security. J-Man, together we rise, empowering people, changing lives.
As an indigenous company, creating jobs, supporting communities, and contributing to economic development.
Innovation, integrity, excellence, service.
J-Man Group of Companies, proudly Sierra Leonean.
Proudly building the future.
J-Man Group of Companies, your trusted partner for progress.
For more information, contact us at 2 Adelaide Street, Freetown, or call 090-580-001.
Cheese. Famous.
Rokel Commercial Bank now acquire UTB. Yes, the bank where we all know as UTB go now gets the name Rokel Commercial Bank. Then they on transition, we mean say you don't need for worry about anything. Rokel Commercial Bank wants to make all customers who been there with UTB know say all deposit or their money safe. And the same people then when we dey work na UTB, now the same people then you go meet na the bank where you go for the transaction. And the bank na still Salon Bank because not a foreign bank acquire. And the Bank of Salon, DBN, for make sure say the transition work find one for all man. Yes, all deposit or their money safe. And the bank still strong. Same face, same people, same Salon Bank. RC Bank, the bank of choice.
48 teams, one champion, one glory. The 2026 World Cup is here. Call 777 now or dial *777# for play and win with AfriCell. Yes, if you're not a football fan, this time you turn for win plenty amazing prizes. You can win AfriMoney, Samsung A06 smartphones, World Cup team jerseys, and plenty more inside the World Cup season with AfriCell. Call 777 or dial star 777 hash and win with AfriCell inside the promo. Or buy and activate a brand new AfriCell SIM card and you will get one chance for take part inside the AfriCell 2026 World Cup draw. This go cost you just $3 and AfriCell go send it back for you for use as on-net talk time before 12 midnight. Use your Afri money for W chances for win inside the AfriCell World Cup promotion. The live draw will come up after the first match every day on AYB TV, Afri TV on channel 23, AfriCell Salium Facebook page, and also live on Afri Radio. Link up with other major radio stations across the country. Call 777 or dial star 777 hash for win inside the World Cup promo with AfriCell. For more information, call 111. Terms and conditions apply.
The program Good Morning Salon they continue, and now na time for me to look at some of the messages everyone don't send at the program. The first one where they take our Facebook page from Kali MCC. They say, "Good morning, Radio Democracy Sierra Leone. In time of increasing of price, we are the best, but when it's time of reduction, Sierra Leone don't make use of that because the recent reduction that just made I will not reflect because the reduction is too small. We need another update towards fuel price. Thank you."
This one from Momo on our Facebook page say Mr. Edmond Abu is doing well for Sierra Leone, but the reduction in fuel price should match with the price in the world market. But we should note that development is a process and the reduction in fuel price and other commodities is going to happen very soon.
This other one from Tijan M. Kaikai, they say the evil that men do, live with them. People who are working in this government are doing evil just to protect their pockets. But mind you, no matter how long they are holding government offices, they will one day vacate those offices, and this will haunt them one day.
This one from Mark 10, New England will say NPRA hands are tied by three things. They don't control oil price, US dollar rate, fixed taxes. When all three move together, the pump price barely moves. It feels small because every one loan matters when Puda and Keke guys buy 10 to 20 liter daily, but the math behind it is rigid.
This last one from Alisa on our Facebook page is say from IMF in Aberdeen. I wonder why the government keeps increasing fuel pump prices. They shouldn't, because we don't get our petroleum products from the Middle East. This is very unfortunate.
This one from Mystic Nadwazak say the concern raised by the Sierra Leone Labour Congress regarding the recent fuel price reduction deserves careful consideration as one of the country's largest trade union bodies. It views that the reduction is not commensurate with the current economic situation, highlighting the need for constructive engagement. The National Petroleum Regulatory Authority should initiate close dialogue with the Labour Congress to better understand these concerns and work together. Well, we want to inform listeners again for say we extend invitation to the Sierra Leone Labour Congress. We can't talk about the position on the new fuel price, but they will later agree. But this morning we see the Deputy Secretary General for the Sierra Leone Labour Congress not show up at the program. This other one from Mystic again, it was actually the government price reduction announced has sparked mixed reaction among Sierra Leoneans. While many have welcomed the move, others believe the reduction is too small given global fuel price trends. I remain hopeful that the National Petroleum Regulatory Authority and the oil marketing companies will consider these concerns and continue working towards fair and sustainable fuel price. Well, these are the first set of messages. Then we don't come inside the program. We come over to the studio guest, we now Edmond Abu Jr., Chief Executive Officer for Native Consortium. You don't listen the text messages them from we viewers and listeners in our Botu Facebook page and other social media platform. And one thing we don't emphasize now the issue of reduction. Which now you take with regard the messages them wake up.
That message will not take alone and put on to President Bio and the government. When I put on to PRA, now the need for listening that message. We already know. me send a phone to bar, I know how they feel. So some people, some of the government people, they don't get blood in the system. That's the sad part. And the one text that they say, oh, you go see her one day. Kaisa to not allow your family do you bad. Oh, you swear tomorrow they get this. When you allow that person don't do you bad, it don't left by you done. You think say tomorrow that's where they fall. If you able to stop her now. No allow let your brother, your sister do you bad. You say you go see her. You sure let you go before. Okay, let's say you don't die now, but you don't let you the pain. If now you need the cuts, like when the rebel then cut and cut foot some man. The rebel this year, but they come back, you see the same rebel. Now this same side.
So how you want the ordinary citizen for stop this now?
Make sacrifice. Me Brana, Julius Spencer, Dr. Spencer, May 8th of 2000, make sacrifice. Few people make sacrifice. We're going to this coin compound. We match. We take MPs then. People like Kemosi say them. They are alive now of APC. We're going to afford this coin compound. Before May 8th of 2000, before we go, that time Dr. Spencer and minister. Before we go, Pakaba don't pull out. We go meet him. Pa we go to afford this go. Law no go there. That man in a bloody man. Would they wait? Law wait stay. We don't see January see they don't cut. They don't kill more than 1,000 cut and cut foot cut. Law wait till that man they let them come back. The man don't see here. We take women's forum. They still there like Maud Peacock them. People like Zaina Bangua them. Activists them. People like this very Labour Congress. People like Pabagi. Media soldiers. People like Festus Mina. Abu Brahma. You understand? People like Teachers Union. Drivers Union. Now we all come out. This was a defining moment. That movement in nine born 98.1. 98.1 with this station. We go to make sacrifice. Kaisa to then kill 21 of we enter that compound. Sport loop. 21. The peaceful now they all they enjoy. Now civil society. Now we make that sacrifice. This 98, they report we don't debate. They report to Spencer there. People have to make sacrifice. Few people. Look at what they happen in Nigeria today. Nigeria now the own safe place now in the world. If you don't make sacrifice, we don't tell you say wear black Tuesday. You know wear black Tuesday, they complain. Hey, this government, this government, they say wear black. Show you. What are the possibility they say SFP go for common apart 2028? Or what are the possibilities say where APC come again for change things? Not say I will be there where there will be their opposition. Who's kind bread and butter where JJ Safano speak na this station? So not allow that person do you bad. He thinks say because that bad they get for left by you. So you know go turn and gear. If you able to make sacrifice, now we will tell people there's one all well back Tuesday. People don't know we're black. Anyone, this thing here, government not try. If they complain about government, President Bio no know. Let me say I take that. So for all this year, let us say no. But I'm glad for me on small brother Siba. I say people don't know appreciate. And I think Senadan and for resonate. Let President Bio know say. The fear reduction na kokoebe. Let can down so it go trickle down. The transport price between Freetown to Bo. Now be 120, that go to 180. So if you put an to like 30, and these are they link this answer again to that texter. And not say, but come on, they expect, but the people like us now 2,000. It's not ready for count outside for CBD. You talk about 25. I don't tell people they say the fair price before the one at 28.5. And not possible if fair come to 20. The government know they allow play the other part of the government. That be government spokesman small. It's not possible for the only way fair price to go to 25. When we APC MP them, because the ruling party they no go do am, they're the party picking them. Then go call the government to order. Say that excise duty, because what they can not just bash government. We just can't give description to the problem. Me, Edmond Abu, for the past 30 years, when I can students, we can give prescription. So the APC MPs then, if then that's serious. They go or like when they check close for that thing them. They go back and say, Papa government, this fella, not put on hold to the excise duty, now we pass that instrument. They can put on hold to them. They can make another vote. You understand? And not can be that told the Coco's vote. They pull that vote there, then they pull that 3 acres and back to 2 years. Because the government gets so many tariffs. So when you do that in the instant, Edmond can come back to the same station and say, aha. Okay, like right now, like we did 33, now 33 they petrol. If they pull that 3,000, they go 30 years straight.
Okay.
So you need to get arguments because that in a law, Kaisa to this to Iran, this is not law, not statute. PIA cannot bend it. Trade minister cannot bend it. The only person way they bend and at the very parliament then go back. They go bend and back say, now we make that law, now we pass her. So me on appeal to the parliament, to the opposition, you understand, they can go back and do the needful. And then for now, also for concentrate. I can understand. This is why we there and I make with the advocate, we really put this thing to context.
Okay, Edmond, continue for the between at the program. Now not time for make we take music break.
Price control. We want now we countries alone. Things just they go from bad to worse now because of no price control. Price control. We want now we countries alone. Things just they go from bad to worse now because of no price control.
Now wait till you they say they want no price control. Now wait till the woman say they want no price control. So when we see on there, yes, the woman them say make we tell you now say they want price control. To the east, to the west, want a price control. To the north, down, south, they pay for price control. So the businessman them go take control. The sweet salon go always take for youth. Without it, they this price to maga that price. Now all that they make we continue the up price. This and that, so we know they take that. If not this, not this, if not that, not that.
Price control. We want now we countries alone. Things just they go from bad to worse now because of no price control. Price control. We want now we countries alone. Things just they go from bad to worse now because of no price control. Papa Manzo want controller. DJ Box want controller. Cyril want controller. Jumaka want controller. The begin them say, the youth man say, the people them say I want price control. Businessman and woman, Salomon and woman, they say then they beg for price control. If the driver, even the student, soldier man and woman, policeman and woman, they beg. Met fun DJ Yusuf, the woman shake, they say that they beg for price control. Price control. We want now we countries alone. Things just they go from bad to worse now because of no price control. Price control. We want now we countries alone. Things just they go from bad to worse now because of no price control.
Enjoy that. So they will jump with us to for the price control. And today we talk about the increments of fuel price, and would say side government story this fuel price from 35 leons for petrol to 33 leons and diesel from 40 to 35 leons. But ordinary people and self Edmond they call on governments for do more reduction on the fuel.
We'll come back to his studio guest right now, Edmond Abu Jr. Edmond, before we go for that music break, you talk about, you say if for address this the issue of the fuel price, government for reduce the excise duty for bring a come back to 2% and 2 leons
from 5 leons to 2
leons. Okay, but other school of thought go argue say the excise duty government they put as a result of the price structure, but again government only subsidize on the fuel, so the subsidy it not able for cushion the too much pressure on the fuel price.
I think this subsidy, let make let people understand what's a subsidy. Subsidy now, like if I get forget carries out to 5,000 leons tax, then so says no, Edmond, not give me 5 leons again. Just go to give me 3 leons. That 2 leons where they forgo. Now the subsidy. So I understand that, yeah. And at the speak now, when I put me on record on this, government is not subsidizing anymore. They talk about authority.
But at the start of June
yes,
this year, government
for the past 2 weeks, and then they subsidize again. Mark you then just get sign the peace deal like. The fear not just come on 120 can 70 though. They begin can small. Me they see plat. I they see the refined plat. What you they see so? And the global per barrel, the one of the refined products, me they see. I don't send them to some journalists there. He said don't candle. But what they observe, it's like say government PRN they see plat. So the issue of subsidy government is not subsidized anymore. And then when you come out to the issue of say, okay, that excise duty. Let's explain excise duty. Take for instance, in the days of APC, 10 years ago, just after the Ebola, APC instituted one new tax. Now, new tariff, what they call infrastructure cost. A challenger. We can at this very station also see also. Tell us, no, for put up. It go, it fly. They institute them. You know they get infrastructure cost. They get, but what do you mean they put infrastructure cost? Now because they want need more tax. And we'll be there under austerity. So, talking of that excise duty, Famulem, excise duty now the only tax that they carry out where IMF they monitor. So when IMF give loan for service that loan day, now they IMF they take a own loan for service that loan day back. So any money, so anything where they carry excise duty, their loan where you don't borrow, now they IMF they service their loan, now they collect them. So they increase them. Secondly, petroleum, I want like this also go on record. Now then are the biggest, now they give government the biggest money. Petroleum sector. You understand, in terms of tax. So when you crowd out with so many taxes, so let's say for instance you get road user, you get petrol jetty, you get excise duty, you get infrastructure. So if government can able for pull like 1 million to 5 billions, you understand, you for ready for let's go. Now government can say, oh, we they subsidize. Pull per the one and they're too high. When you cut them, feel for candle. But government not ready for let's go. The OMC themselves not ready for let's go. So that is the point. So Adeyemi, as it stands now, let President be listening to the people. Thank God that they don't begin no say. And what native consultant they do now for educate the public. Me I like health. I know like when me want get as juice. I like PRC also. But oh yeah, they balance it monabu dead. So let put this argument back. Then Adeyemi like as we talk about the fear, no, Gogula. Because like when Gogula they so quick. They look almost at the fuel price as at April, the height of the war. You Google up. You know what this year. So if Edmond tells you say fuel don't count by 40%, not to guess and guess. By the way, I'm a financial engineer and they do this for nothing. So if I tell you say na 40 and 40, so fuel don't count by 40, then you can put 5. They think so for club for you.
Edmond, what about the situation of the oil marketing companies then? Because government go say them people, they are business people them, they go buy them product them offshore. And they get for the taxes and other things them. So in the situation of reducing the price, you look also into the cost effect of the oil marketing company, how they go buy them product them offshore.
Okay, now 2 things do happen at the sector, yeah. I think you know what to ask me this question. The OMC them, the distribution, nothing. In fact, the thing I appreciate about them, the distribution na 5 loans on the OMC. On the distribution, you get tanker driver, they get the dealer, they get the OMC. And that 5 loans, now they done it for the past 2 years. But outside the OMC, they play this trick, outside they play the magic. If they go buy 1 metric ton for $900, they can't quote and send a $1,000. That's what they do. They can't quote and so government, they look at that plot day, they go to call weighted average, then they fix the price. That's what they fix price. So government, from what I understand, what I learned yesterday from, it appears as if they are not seeing the plot. And when you not see, waiting a plot na the price schedule of a refined product. When you not see, they rely on the invoice when the oil marketers they carry it. And when you rely on that, they mislead you. They go tell you, oh, then they play the whole mafia game. So waiting for me, they see plot. I did by a lobby group in Washington where I they see plat like split seconds. This morning they don't send them for me. So any price change I tell you, I get this authority for talk. But it appears as if PRA then they see plat. And when you want to see plat, you for subscribe to plat. So in the OMC here, they make bomber profit. If I now, you know to make you see people they buy petrol station on a swamp. Yeah, we PRA they ban some. The one they PRA say they buy, they all begin bill back. No safety, all my one bill because you know why? I don't tell you, I say the profit margin where they make before Aminata and Zala then come, na be 1 leons, 5 cents, 2 leons, 1.5. Meaning you if you get petrol station, if you get tanker na 1. From when Aminata and Zala can they don't open the hyper money. Now they make 4 leons profits. That like buy no buy. per any 1 liter. So Kaisa to check if you don't sell 20,000 liter. Tell me why you know for inside 1 year why you know for build 3 petrol station, because the profit boku. Why? Because we get Aminata and Zara, and they don't open AI. So they are making profits on their own part. So they no got argument. On your own part as a government, since fuel is a political commodity, you get for ready for let's go some of your taxes. And now, then no person now can a radio station say, oh, government, because at that time they say government has lose. That's not peacock. That's bunkum. Government they lose. How you go lose? Liberia no lose. So that's what they buy. Liberia no lose. Guinea. Are they a check? Guinea for the past 2 years, they not shake the price, even with the Ukraine war. Guinea the storage bond now they can store. Now MP Lyoko now they make bad but they say okay. Car power now they supply products na Guinea. As I talk to you, Guinea 1 liter is 24 euros for the past 2 years. Guys have to ask. And now outside they go buy. 3 stations they na where they Liberia. Na the same side, na the same product na outside. Aminata. Lyon, how you call them? Aminata, Connect, and MP. They Liberia, they Ivory Coast. At the same side, they all go by.
Edmond,
so why would not for putting a price though?
Earlier, maybe they make analysis. You mentioned say NPRA, not the use plat in terms of determine.
No, I said something they see plat. That's why they suspect.
But evidence they for sure say they not the CM or they not the user.
Yeah, because what I hear yesterday, I learned new thing from SIBA, and SIBA not just go talk. He talked now one sister station. He said that they call for the invoice. And when you call for the invoice, you weighted average. And when you call for the invoice, what did they do? They count. So they count different price for you. Now they make profit. And when you do that, you allow them for let them get edge. Now you see Liberia, you see Dumbuya, possibly they mess up. Because they see the plat. They use for C plat. So for me, at the beg, let them continue for subscribe to the plat. Let them say, so like OMC no can lie by the government say 1 metric ton, you don't go back 700. You can't tell me say 900. It push the price up. It put pressure on the government.
You think the PRA as the regulatory body or other sectors not seem for they do their work?
Well, now so it seems like. What I mean, if you now 2 things have been done push. I don't push let government get storage. The entire storage in this country at the Karisa too, about 240,000 metric ton. Now the storage. So with storage more alone. You understand? So let government build in your storage. So if at the one fuel, you be able for. But if you want can build, if you want can for cows fuel, you don't go use your competitor Aminata na client or NP na PC. They will smoke you out of the market. Now, wait to make Guinea own. Lab also put this. Wait to make you see Guinea their own special. Guinea then put the market special. You know, no the talk they take care. No, just come for can bash government. So no, you know when they compare apple and apple, not compare apple and coconut. Guinea now then get a storage. When I listen, Guinea now then get a storage. Saloya not to get the storage from Honest Kuma and tell they don't sell all. So we not get storage. Now it make it difficult for you regulate this sector. In Guinea, where the government count the fuel, the OMC are distributor there. I don't think say when I go buy this from any other person and make them better the way they make them. So that is the thing. Let me if I now say Guinea they get control over the market. We and Liberia are all in at the same side. So, Mr. Government, Papa Government, I still they call on you. Now we advocate for fuel candle, yes. But now look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is governments try for build your storage facility so you go liberalize the market. And I think say PRA is working towards that. Now, number 1. Okay. Number 2, give PRA the rights. Let PRA begin count fuel. There is no big deal for let PRA count fuel. There is no big deal. As much as we at the time say they are failures, but there is no big deal. When you do that, not left under the private sector in. And PRA get the competence. PRA get the, if only got the government got the money, let government begin count in fuel. So una all because I told now what happen at Guinea. Guinea now they count fuel. Then they give you the OMC now you distribute. You know go in distribution. So you allow the market let be free.
Okay, so, continue for the within the program. Edmond, one for Telfambul MC. Sorry, we invite the Petroleum Regulatory Authority for camp on this program, but we not get any person we come for can talk on the side. The program Good Morning Salon they continue and now at time for make we take work about the program.
Another morning again. At Wednesday, according to history, they say they make the National Stadium inside 4 years. But for renovate them, it don't pass 4 years, man. I say this country, sorry, man. Then say, where them pull the eye and them, that minister trade, na him go take the eye and go sell and scrap mutka battery at the buy. They up till now, the stadium not done it, but no don't go hand over the practicing field, man. This country all man get own drama. I will not go down the stadium, then we go hand over the practicing field. That's the so say, we will not get plan for done and quick, man. I say PPSL party, not have this be until I don't tranga so. I say we need special training for security sector. Officer Blue Boy them. I want to know how them boys they had the arrest na treat mine. Now so I see one video yesterday. Who say one woman officer and the boy they wrestle they say they arrest mine. The security girl don't buckle the boy. Now so back Sunday where they run after bike them, you go see Officer Blue Boy then they on top bike, then they push the bike man and the passenger for turnover. It's not bad for say the bike not gonna CBD area. But what happen with some bike that they ride without any problem, then una they against other bike they mine. That the show say the other bike then they can go answer present to now. Why is the other one they no answer present to no? I say Officer Blue Boy, una have this BNTM, una don't dey rascal business so na to the other boy go arrest that keke rider, a dog and slap mine. But anyway, una need for reform that security sector dey. This BNTM na to boto bata una dey pa mine. Ate, Mr. Civico, Mr. Little Man. You say, Fanonu, if you want to part the journalism business, you and for tell me, Fambulele employ you. All 10 no more way go, can go sunshine. Now you go sit down before for go ask a question, mine. You get my ask go question, say, how come, just like the Kaeke Umar Sheriff appear inside that touch mine? You not get that mind there because of that boy they pay you. As you self bo, journalists and then a salon we get integrity. Any tell we God you go per town hall. Just tell one senior colleague, let go moderate the program. But you tell you go sit down before now make them say all tell you the past stage manage. I say Mr. Little Man, you said this BNTM. I don't know kind pattern you don't depa. If not the media mean they for the ask go how comes that yellow boy where the Netherlands government say they want. How comes he appear another farmer inside that touch my I think they be in this country yeah. Now no more you see somebody they say how this soup cookie sweet, but you no get my eat, I go buy shawarma. How come? How come God go say, it implement free quality education? Don't picking no get my attender. He attend that international school. They want to go graduate back on the post on social media. I say, God, you said me, I don't understand you. This BNT, I don't know. You don't translate some kind where I don't understand. I know say bang na you last year, but you say for don't send them now one government school so people go know say the free quality education where you implement. You mean am I that they so say una way to implement the education una no believe am. But this you go for unu supporter there where election come, unu go to no bona treat back. Me na the honorable Piki Wakabot.
Program Good Morning Salon they continue, and inside the program we want for welcome your other studio guests when are the Deputy Secretary General of the Silent Labour Congress Edward Yerime Kamara as himself they also for talk about the fuel price where governments don't put down this BNTM as themselves gets their own position. So welcome to the program.
Thank you, and I want to apologize for being late due to domestic challenge.
Okay, so waiting on our position on this reduction of fuel pump price where governments don't pull this BNTM.
I go tell you say this now the first time we come public on fuel crisis or fuel pricing. We affiliate member unions, we then did another committee day. So we always rely on them for letting them go ahead and do whatever, and then we see the outcome. So as a Congress, I only remember we been involved during the era of former President Koma. We been one do adjustment of price. So we get a national consultation. At that time, I think it was Mohamed Bangua, when Nana been the Minister of Communication. So Labour Congress been be part of that conversation there. And we not been talk, now we've been talk last because we rely on all we people, the petty traders, the motor drivers, and all other civil society organizations. Another thing what we hardly do now for write a letter to a minister, the way he gets for do with national issues. Because we believe, see, Labour Congress, we so get open door to the president that we can meet time for discuss national issue, thing where they affect everybody in the country. And this one petrol now one thing where they affect everybody. I go tell you, say, we unions and they go now into negotiation, they know they come out good. Like for example, we are union go into negotiation recently, now most people come out with 10 million. For Lomolo not going to negotiation, will not come out with nothing. Why? This petroleum product, the cost of doing business. All the employers and the council bring them out clearly, and then only bring them out, then show with details for Shosi, they almost they use something like 50% of them funds just for run this business. For example, media operate directly na the telecoms. If you go na the different sites them with the telecommunication company, then get for keep the service on na area that we light not there at all. Then get for rely on fuel, and then get for rely on solar. So the complaint so huge that even employers then they free now for going to negotiation because of this fluctuation of the prices. You go recall again that last year when we negotiated the minimum wage, one thing we've been giving comfort now that the fuel price been there at 28.5. So immediately after when we negotiate that minimum wage, we even get extension for the implementation date because employer then say we don't do we budget, and we budget we've been do at a particular time for 25,000 for fuel. Now the fuel don't go 28,000. So we get for shift, we get for call for another discussion for review the budget for the year. So for us, we're a reasonable organization. We not just believe for kill the goose with the lady egg. So when we deal with colleague employer, then they bring them concerns and they get them as a very big challenge. I also, as even while they come inside, I know say, we know they run on electricity right now on generator. It's a huge cost. So if you buy fuel at 28, we don't budget for the year, it moves to 30, it moves to 35. Why? Then say the global price. We should understand it. We all hear, we all see, and we all follow the war between Iran, Israel, and America. So we know, say yes, there's a challenge. So their movements and the upwards, we've been considerate. We show understanding. But now, for over 2 weeks now, we also the monitor when the fuel price, they come down from 120, they come down up to the point where it reach 72. So we said, they say, this fuel price don't they shift downwards. What's in the happen with we on government? And one thing I go tell you about Sierra Leone with the compare notes. Most times we check with the sub-region, now we're not the lowest, not the sub-region, now we're not the highest and not the sub-region. So if you don't use a yardstick for determining your price, then if the sub-region bring go down, who don't follow Liberia, the Gambia, Ghana, they all don't go down. Why, if we don't use them as yardstick, we for the Usawidi? And yesterday, I think I see a social media which show the country the way them price, then cheap. You dey see a lot of countries in Sierra Leone we still in a level where some of us not appreciate. So we see, okay, this time around, let we begin follow the national. Of course, we colleague brother Edmond Abu don't they do everything for make the public know. We get vast knowledge in that particular side, the way we appreciate and so much. So we say, but not left this will give 1 grain per se. We serve, of course, in the try, or they do extremely well. But now we, the commanding at this country, rely on. So we choose not for sit quiet and for call now, say, can we please get this reduction we don't the yarn for?
So this is not the first step we dey see the Sierra Leone Labour Congress they make a position on the reduction of fuel price in the country. So wetin are the specific actions where you dey make to government for say they reduce price for fuel in the country?
Well, one, and we talk about the committee. Me believe say sometimes we person they charge you, no mean say hate you. Some people they charge you if you call and close, if they get more information, they help you for the work. We also been believe say the taxes on petroleum products for be an issue. Government for review. Because Labour Congress, the last meeting where we get, tax now be very serious issue we raise as an organization where the vice president be respond to, and it don't be reactivity for this year for ensure say taxes go down. So we don't succeed over the years for the fight with or for negotiate with government for get which we want, and we don't get them over the years. So we also actually let them adjust the tax on the petroleum product. We also say for the living standard of people, government need for look at that particular thing and do an adjustment downwards. So it been justifiable for call for that, and then immediately after advocacy, people all on the yield for make government grant candle, then just pull 2,000.
Okay. When they call for reduction, for get things clear, what exactly when they call on government for reduce?
The petroleum product, the fuel, the diesel, anything, kerosene, whatever we consider as thing. But the most specific one where we all know so people rely on are the petrol and the diesel.
But we see a few days back, government and other body them don't reduce the price of petrol from 35 leon per litre to 33 leon. That you're not okay with that from the Labour Congress point?
I go tell them thank you for that, but we want them for do more.
For do more?
Yes.
For reduce and to waiting?
Well, we don't get a mindset for say reduce and to 25 or 30, but I go tell you, popularly, based on all we surveys we don't do, I tell you I come up with you on Monday, they return Freetown and plenty say will stop. The recommendation of plenty people they do not that. But this fear if they reduce ourselves outside in the last day before we go. So it's like the popular request, so everybody will expect. Me self which done now 30,000 I will expect them. Because me self they buy fuel every day.
Is it that Labour Congress do their own formula for agree on a certain price where they want government for reduce, or only they rely on public opinion or the analysis from Edmond Abu?
I will tell you say both. And I go talk publicly say the information and idea where Edmond Abu gets, we not get that capacity for expand to that level. But we also relate with public opinion, we workers them. Yeah, we partners them with the employers, because now then directly they buy fuel every day. You go interest you are going to one company when the company purely they rely on generators, and then the same they use something like 500 liters per day. You go down, you go and say this thing not to do, and I went to them and say no, it can be, but then go for supply different apartments of the company. So you see that particular company they're not able, the production rate, they reduce. Why should we talk with them? One thing we then tell we say we're not able to meet with targets. Production, they fall. And when production, they fall, government's not get money. Because you can imagine how governments get money now when they pay GST per one product. For example, somebody really print produce mega cola. Now on one mega cola, GST they charge. So if that particular company not get the ability for produce 20,000 when in target because of the fuel cost, because not get money for buying more fuel, then government they deny themselves the needed revenue.
Okay.
Again,
the call on government for reduce the price of fuel from the current price where they don't reduce and to something else where go reduce the economic burden on ordinary citizen. What if government not reduce the price? What will be the next step from Labour Congress?
I think plenty people don't ask me, plenty media don't ask me about the next step. Labour Congress now an organization we get we own way how to do things. And if you check history in this country, Labour Congress now one day come out door with plenty issues. We they come with one, tell you see this not the issue. If you know how to get somebody, tell what they meet back as an organization, somebody else they bring other issue. Bear in mind, we get the issue of the increase in price of water. I don't know if you know the water rates now. Say nothing, we don't go high. Me, they pay water rates at one particular time, I mean, they pay 60, they go 95. Now the last bill they sent for me now over 600,000. The electricity tariff, they're all day up. If you say people, all of the country know say we they take note of all them thing and they. But we they look at this fuel we will consider as the bloodline of the economy. Even the car power ship way they operate so now we can rely on now fuel products and they use for generate the electricity we they get in Africa. And government for also note that one, the workman in PAYE where they pay, if his salary remain constant or stagnant, no say they pay more tax. But when the workman get the ability for an increase in salary, who that they benefit? Government they benefit from that. And if government want for raise more revenue, then need for look into all these things. Yesterday I look one post where they talk about the deficit, the money where government they generate and the money then they spend. So you see, say by that post, where I am not going to say I believe 100%, but I'm making reference to it because I saw it on social media. By that post, you see the government they run a deficit. Yes, probably not that the reason make, then they waste time. Because every 1 penny per day, not too small money governments go to generate. So this now we concern, we self one for help government, and we see the thing where they control the economy, where they move and shake the economy, now the field product, where government looking to us.
Continue for the week we in the program. In name now Edward Kamara, Deputy Secretary General for the Salon Labour Congress. Come over to you, Edmond. Listening to Edward from the Sierra Leone Labour Congress, it described the current price as a kind of economic burden on citizens, and from their own point of view, government for reduce some more to the current price where it is. You don't be you don't advocate around this issue for long term. You agree to what Edward describes the price of the current fuel price a more of economic burden on the ordinary citizen, even though government will reduce the price.
I predicate my arguments number one. I tell you, see me now Labour Congress speaking, that starts my activism 95-96. As a Labour leader myself, na Jean Shakadans and Sons, I tell you, I say, we all now the part of Labour. Me na Labour Congress me come out, and I've always been a finance economic advisor. So yeah, me don't lay am down. 30 no bad. Imagine the people they don't expect 25, but if you make the petrol 29, they made the diesel 30. They begin come with that factor wake out like that insurance and whatever. Not bad. No, all other factors remain the same. If let me tell you something, that I not ever say this. If government put the price down, to 30, with all the people and then government will command, the government is save nothing less than 100 million or 100 billion euros monthly. Then government is safe. So long enough to say, oh, now the people don't want the benefit too. Because imagine, if you look at almost government, the fear cheats when government they give. When government, so listen, they get effect in every form. Now I make a lot for what me brother say. He say, now the lifeline. Petroleum products, it out government, it pull government na power. Petroleum products in economics we call them superstructure. Na composite demand. So nobody know for Jokutam. That laborer, imagine, me na workman, I dey work na 98.1, or I dey work na bank. Me salary na 2,000 euros. I get for big transport. Now the transport don't go up. Me pikin dey go school. Almost go left na that laborer hand. Almost go left na that person hand. So it affects almost. So now make I tell you say, and I always nail this say, government dey profit nothing less than 100 million euros. 1 million government is safe. If you pull am to Usa, it be so. It bring can to. So not to tax no more for say tax because everything what they say is tax. So the USA we position now 30, 29. If you see government not put on there, we will continue for number one. When I don't turn about the black, and we go for consult. Not only Labour Congress, the action and go for come. We depend consult along the line. I just come up line. The field what would they take for use not to post in a sacrifice. Me brother now also they all over the place. They go where. We not be need all of dandy. Now make I tell you say, how can we be seated here? The one they went at the PRA, they know the day. They not so ya no more the balance so other station and they did it. Okay. Instead, so now make we position is clear. And you that politician, you go for join Labour Congress and Native Constitution. You that flag bearer, when you think say therefore just call up, you no more. You they say data go up, you no care. You cost of living go up, you no care. You therefore just call you no more, they make you president. You they say this go up, PL go up, you no care. You na for just tell it. I wanna make me president, they come in a APC, me na SLPP. You na for carry. You know good. So now make they say all man for come on board. Be you journalist, be you blogger. Martin Luther say our life begins to end the day we keep silent about the things that matter. Wait for the discuss. Now wait till they kill we livelihood, not to Locomine, not to Admabu, not to anything. Now this because it hinges on everything. Yeah.
Continue
so now
for
they say the Black Friday,
now.
the Black Tuesday. We go for continue the black. We go for tell people to continue for wear black. We go for announce another more action.
Continue for the between the program. The program now Good Morning Salon inside the program. We look at another set of messages. Then we don't come inside the program. And this one from Olawumi Kokase Labour Congress APC misbehaved for 11 years. Then come to SLPP. We take now the fire. Till date, na rhetoric, no action. On a call for nationwide protest. Not so for the day. Na radio they explain.
This one from Hassan on Facebook page is say, Mr. Abu, where do you think the problem lies? Is it that the PRA people are incompetent or they are more concerned about the petroleum companies than they are the people? This one from Ibrahim Sisse say the decisions of the National Petroleum Authority not to appear in the studio appears deliberate because Edmond Abu is part of the decisions. When facts are difficult to challenge, silence often becomes the easiest response. A confident institution should welcome scrutiny, not avoid it. Sierra Leone deserves open and honest public dialogue. This other one from Ibrahim Sisse on our Facebook page, they say, Mr. Edmond Abu, the issue is not the mathematics behind the fuel reduction, but whether different views are given a fair hearing. Many believe politics is being placed above the national interest. The opposition should not be blamed alone. When opposition voices are passive to face restrictions, they will naturally focus on protecting their political space. Democracy thrives when every voice is heard, not ignored. Okay, if because of time, we come over to we studio guest them, and I come over to you, Edward Kamara from Labour Congress. One of the texters, you say, on a call for a nationwide protest. You agree with that?
We not reach there yet.
But you agree with that?
No, well, and I can tell you, see, we position predicated on with membership.
But that is part of our plan?
That's a part of we life. When we don't talk, till we don't get, they charge. Part of we life. So we make as I tell you, when we did a radio program, one program yesterday, together with Edmond, the information minister show we say it's a 2-week project. Now then they look at within 2 weeks, and then if possible, we're expecting that within 2 weeks from now, we will don't start yesterday, today, anything can happen. Sometime by Friday, then go decide for go down back.
Since when I pull in a position paper, government, anybody from government don't call now for engage and explain to the position of government on this reduction. We
get it up to tomorrow. Because we don't send we letter and we follow up that government been busy in McKinney on the town hall meeting. The town hall meeting, you know, say if we done yesterday, today, sometimes most of them they chill now. They're not going to even count today. Or until normally, as we all know, see, they can say Wednesday in a cabinet, something and go there. It's possible to see that discussion, they go come up and then get on to it. We does the open and we're ready for engaging
give government up to tomorrow for CC then call on and engage on.
Why I say up to tomorrow? Normally we would send letter to anybody with the
ultimatum on give to government.
No, not to we send to the president for like intervene, for like a directive. We're not unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. We no one see the president in office as to go solve problem. Let we solve problem at ministry, department, and agency level, then it reports to the president. But if we're unable to settle it, as we don't send, we can always look, say, okay, we'll give the next 2 days lossy. So you send the letter yesterday by Wednesday. By tomorrow, we're going to get the information. If it's possible, I'll talk with you. I will tell you, say, this group don't call, we forget an engagement.
What if in Apple?
We will talk to you on that.
Name now Edward Kamara, Deputy Secretary General for the Salon Labour Congress. Come over to Edmond.
Yes, this text they say, my sister they read text message, you say in the opposition, look, now I want to sit down. when he camp at Edmund Alpha, you know where they protest. You know where they jump, the sky come down. They say they make protest if they not pull Edmund Alpha. So no APC suppose not say no flag beer, no stop nobody. They not stop Yerime, they not stop Edmund Abu. We are citizens. So let anybody say, oh, they for keep his space alive. Okay, let's talk about the flag bearer then. They talk about different. You see, they watch almost flag bearer and the opposition don't talk about this. Most of them are fukari. So let person can't tell you say they keep his space. When you camp on a salary in a parliament, you see where they jump, but we camp on you. This very parliament don't go to increase data. So let person not tell you say that talk they fly. Somebody thought that already say about Labour Congress. Look, I don't know. Me said now Labour Congress and they go as activists. This person say they never protest this and that. When it I mean, no say question like this go come for Labour Congress. Labour Congress not a political outfit. Now a civil society organization, just like the Havas Union, just like Keke, just like Teachers Union. Now they will all come out. So now can put politics say because Labour Congress so therefore our opposition. No, that we are pleased. This fear, where you go for go by fear, where you go for pay, and then they ask you if you know APC SAPP. Yeah. So that. Then this other portion of the question say, waiting at the problem. I don't know at the problem. If you put PRA among failed institutions and insult to the other failures, then a complete failure in PRA. Because if Namina there by now, you don't look at the figures. Now make you see some of this. One take Pythagoras a figure on a lie. If the thing go up by 40%, you hear Krisa. If you believe, if PRA believe, when I can't see out we, they call they don't discuss. Count the form because me they see plat now. So you know they will lie per nobody. You know they will lie per every that person they list it to because you see just the way they me pull up that figure. They don't say fear long up to 120. It don't count to 70. There is you know the changer. This person they say, oh support the fear. If you go up, you go up. Within 2 weeks, something goes back. Something goes back now that video this, it go back. Straight of almost go close. If in 2 weeks, hey, government they put up, they do nothing back. They go just tell say, and this is the problem, my sister. Why make when it go up when they put out neck breaking speed? Where they can on the delay, on the tetemute. So when they take it down, this thing, as like my brother don't say, we last buy no buy. In fact, by right, you know what people they say, people they expensive for count to 25. Or they manage expectations say, you know go count to 25. But at least let come to 29. Let come back outside the day before the war starts. 28.5, 29, 30. When you did it, we go accept. When you not did it, we dey count more actions. And the actions they will keep and close to just.
What's the actions they will not count with?
No worry, when the action they come, you go know.
I see you guys all in black.
Yes.
Part of the action.
Now part of the action, Black Tuesday. Again, now one for tell people and say for register. Those some of you know wear black. Some man in for complain, na labo merchants. We're going to complain. If not complain, all complain. No way black. So one for tell all man thank you. And of course, this thing we want, do your President Bio. You legacy, keep them. You don't walk on the other side them. You don't do well. People in the way, that the selfishness. Most of the man then, they were politician Adila. Adeyemi. One of the problems, some of that text that they ask, most of the Nadila did the profit. When I say that bread and butter, with all due respect to him, look at we go down a boy. He didn't bread and butter minister, JJ Safa. He didn't station. You didn't know say some of the Nadila they hide, pass them sack them and job, or else the government change. Most of the APC people in Nadila, Jagaba with all the money, they get Blama station where they can go at. Most of the APC man and Skuma, they all get hands into this field. Now make they keep quiet too.
You get evidences of the names and the way they call for say they get answers.
If you want to know, go. No, you don't need evidence. You don't need rocket science. After a post-bowl stadium, once you go small for go Kenema, you did meet JJ Safa, they did fix. NP not for talk. Everybody know. And command know they talk. Then of course the other politician in Ablama station Jagabangeta. I not go call the all name, okay. But for tell you say it's a political product, and they handed the politician APC SAPP they handed it. Now made they keep very discomfortable and loud silence. It's a tragedy.
Plenty thank you to you, Edmond Abu Jr., Chief Executive Officer for Native Consortium, for where you take it time for be part of the program, and also Edward Kamara, Deputy Secretary General for the Salo Labour Congress, for where you not take time for be part of the program.
Well, now this edition of the program, Good Morning Salon, go left una plenty thank you to producer Saktu Kalon with support from Kabia, DJ Sugarcane for technical support. Mary Kamabango will make una watch we live on our Facebook page. Me na Karifa to concert where they say bye bye.
And Adeyemi Jackson they say goodbye.